What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to another episode of Psychologically Gaming, where today we're going to dive into Kratos from God of War. I feel like I have to have a lightning accompanying the video whenever I say his name because it's just too potent to say, oh, it's Kratos. When I was sitting down to do the notes for this video, I was like, okay, what do I do? How do I go about doing a psychologically gaming for one of the most epic game characters in all of history of gaming? I know, you just don't. You kind of freeball it, which is what we're doing today. And I'm gonna just beat everybody to the punch. Ow, itchy nose. And by the way, just to beat everybody to the punch before we get further into this video, I was sick, hence why no makeup. Okay, I could care less about doing makeup when I want to bring you guys good quality content, but sometimes, I like having makeup because I don't like being told every single day that I look sick because of my dark circles, which are Louis Vuitton bags. Thank you very much. So where were we? So when diving into this character Kratos, I thought, ooh, wait a second, this character, he has a god complex. And then wouldn't it be interesting if the god himself had a god complex, right? But he doesn't actually. He's one of the most human characters I've actually ever seen in a video game besides Geralt from The Witcher. So we're going to go into what a god complex actually is, and here's the definition. A god complex is an unshakable belief characterized by consistently inflated feelings of personal ability, privilege, or infallibility. A person with a god complex may refuse to admit the possibility of their error or failure even in the face of irrefutable evidence. Literally every single troll I've ever interacted with on Twitter. There are a lot of people who have a god complex, even if it's a minute one, even if it's very, very, very tiny. There are a lot of people who have a god complex, especially in the age of technology. But looking at Kratos and looking at this definition, you wouldn't think that he actually has a god complex. At first, when I was playing through the game, I was like, okay, character is a god. He's actually a demigod because he was born of both a mortal and Zeus, which blew my mind whenever I heard it. I was like, oh, wait a second, this is Zeus's son, and he's literal chaos. Okay, great. So there isn't really any kind of diagnosis I would give Kratos besides anxiety, besides PTSD from what he went through. He actually has a very strong case of PTSD from what I noticed throughout the game. He's just trying to show his son not to be the same thing that he turned into himself. He's trying not to kind of repeat history with him killing him with Atreus killing Kratos. There we go. Words. He wants people to feel wanted. He wants people to not have the rough past that he had, especially when we go and look at his son. You see that so much, and it's such a wonderful thing to see of where he's teaching his son how to be a good god, how to be, how to basically have your mortality in combination with godhood, showing him that you can be a god, you can have this power, but the responsibility of the power is what matters at the end. So this is a rarity, but I don't really have a true diagnosis for Kratos besides the fact that he has PTSD, and I would say some anxiety issues with a lot of things regarding his son, but that is about it. When it comes down to it, people feel like, well, that's about it. Ariel, what are you talking about? That's a lot. No, I mean, the thing is that there's no grandiose diagnosis for Kratos. He's more human than anything. Very anticlimactic, I realize this, but still, with Kratos, he's, a complex character, yet very, 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 very simple at the same time. And the fact that he has his son there to kind of be his weight, be his counteract any negativity that he may have. His son is basically a reminder of his humanity. So when you see his son, you see, okay, this is what I'm fighting for. This is everything. This is my world. This is what I, became good for. This is it right here. But if you guys like my face and what I do, and you guys like the sound of that freaking heater over there blasting off into space, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday on this channel. And starting up on this Sunday, every Sunday will be videos on my other channel, Casually Ariel. But stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, you guys.